All right, hello and welcome everybody watching right now or later on. This was absolutely exciting last night. Hopefully you guys caught the Let's Go My Amigo, 3 Amigos list. I felt I had to just continue with the exact same, no changes made, because that was absolutely fantastic last night. Absolutely. But I'll go over the list quickly for anybody that didn't catch the stream last night. Fantastic stuff, very simple as always, lots of stuff at 2. Going to help accelerate the game plan of either Shifting Ceratops or Ripjaw Raptor for turn 3. How's it going? How's it going, Ben? That's that. Actually, that's my name as well. So that's pretty cool. We got a little bit of a connection there going on. Hopefully you play some dinos as well, but you're going to see some nice, fantastic action coming up here tonight, I bet. At least one of these matches is going to be lovely, but hopefully I continue the streak. I did face another Rakdos this morning, and I took him down as well, which was quite nice. Death Dino, okay. All right, well, happy to have you. Yeah, list stayed the same. We're going to power out some big dinos, Regisaur Alpha. Carnage Tyrant was absolutely fantastic last night, but I think we got to keep in mind Topiary Stomper, because multiple occasions, especially against Rakdos Sacrifice, Rakdos Midrange, the vigilance on Topiary Stomper absolutely helped me win that match against Rakdos. I wish I could put vigilance on more creatures just in general, which there is some planeswalkers. Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, you guys should check that out. Actually, I'll draw that up, bring it up for you guys. I have been thinking of adding her back in, but oh, that is not how you spell Vivian. My goodness, I am disappointed in myself. All right, Vivian, Champion of the Wilds. I've been thinking of maybe switching her with Domri. They both cost 3, but her +1 until your next turn up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. So that vigilance was just lovely on Topiary. I think it could be nice adding vigilance on really anything else. And then the reach as well is just icing on the cake, but her -2 helps dig further for hopefully another nice dino, another nice body. And we get to cast creature spells as though they had flash. So, I mean, that's a bunch of great things. If we don't really need the fighting or the can't be countered protection from Domri's +1 or -2, I think Vivian, Champion of the Wilds, could actually be a very decent, quite fantastic replacement for Domri. Kind of similar, I guess, in a way. But the vigilance, though, I'm keeping my eye on this. One of these nights coming up, I think I may try Vivian, Champion of the Wilds out again. It was probably about a month or 2 ago. I tried her out, I think, a couple nights back to back. But with this list, and basically all creatures, Vivian, I think that would be a natural fit, definitely. So we'll keep an eye on that. But yeah, pretty much the same game plan. All that stuff, Unlicensed Hearse, Anger of the Gods to sweep. Definitely Unlicensed Hearse has continued to perform quite well for all that graveyard strategy stuff. Rampaging, you know it, you love it, likely, but I go into Unlicensed Hearse. I gotta go to a list with the vehicles and small dinos, or just basically any dino that doesn't have haste, using that to crew a vehicle. I've actually liked exploring that last night, especially with Unlicensed Hearse, and especially making use of Topiary Stomper. Before we get to the 7 lands, you could potentially fight with Topiary, but vehicles as well, the crewing factor, we got to keep that in mind. Power 4 basically is enough to crew pretty much any potential vehicle you would add. I don't think there's anything above 4 that is good. So Topiary Stomper, I think that's a nice angle I gotta keep exploring, which I'm gonna, speaking of, I kind of whipped up a list. It's very rough. I just finished off, I made it 60 cards, so it stayed at the top and I could tweak it later. But getaway car, I know, it's funny. Dinos and vehicles, we've talked about this a little bit before. They're driving them with their tails, most likely thing, but in my hunt for other vehicles that might synergize nicely with dinos, we gotta take a look at this, because I think it could be quite nice. Crew 1, so Otepec Huntmaster, when it becomes redundant with the haste, Regisaur Alpha out is giving everything else haste, don't need that. The cost reduction, if we don't have any dino to play, Otepec Huntmaster is basically relegated to a simple chump blocker. But whenever getaway car attacks or blocks, return up to one target creature that crewed it this turn to its owner's hand. That's pretty fantastic. Dinos, especially the way I build them, we can abuse enter the battlefield stuff. Potentially getting a bigger Marauding Raptor on a following turn. We could get an extra dino token with Regisaur Alpha if we use Regisaur to crew the getaway car. You know, you can let your imagination run wild with that. Abusing enter the battlefield stuff. Ripjaw Raptor, you know, we have a Regisaur Alpha, maybe a couple Marauding Raptors. You just keep returning Ripjaw back to your hand, play them again. 2 green, draw 2 cards, 2 pings from Marauding. You guys get the idea. I think getaway car should be something I explore in the future, very soon. Maybe you guys can try exploring it before me, but that's got to be good. If only to make better use of Otepec Huntmaster being at 1 power. Crew 1 is actually quite fantastic, but yeah. I had 3 copies of this, so I felt I'll just finish the playset today, and something to keep our eye on, I think. But we'll just jump into the matches here. Everything all the same, and yeah. Hopefully we continue to take down Rakdos. Grixis as well. Azorius, it's kind of like a 50-50 toss-up, I think. Good stuff, good stuff. I'm happy to hear taken to a tournament. It's working well. At the very least, you see a wide range of things, hopefully, that I face, and it gives you hopefully a better idea of maybe what to do in different scenarios, help you prepare for that tournament, which I am looking forward to myself, going to some paper tournaments eventually, one of these days. But again, Arena is certainly much easier to play. Of course, it's right in the comfort of my own home. Ooh. I'm thinking of maybe grabbing... Nah, I'll pay the 2 life. I'll go Commune just to potentially get a play after Marauding Raptor on turn 2, but that is not... You know what, we know it's Rakdos. I'm going to go extra greedy with 2 Carnage Tyrants. 1 probably is enough, but I like 2 Carnage Tyrants. I was hoping for shifting or either Ripjaw Raptor, but there's probably a pretty good chance that Marauding Raptor is going to either die here or get discarded with Thoughtseize. Ooh, well, there is the Ripjaw. I think it's mostly guaranteed that Marauding dies. That's a toughie. You know what? We'll go for it. If they have Fatal Push, they're going to use it anyways. With Rakdos Sacrifice, the Witch's Oven, it's very easy to meet the requirement to have a permanent leave the battlefield, and they'd be able to take out Ripjaw Raptor as well. Anyways, which, oh, it seems like... Oh, maybe they don't have it. That is actually working out quite fantastic for me. I was all but certain they had Fatal Push. Or something that would get rid of Marauding Raptor. But this is looking good. Ooh, okay. Well, definitely Ripjaw. Alright. We'll certainly pressure with Marauding Raptor here. That goblin is never attacking into Ripjaw, I would imagine. Unless they have a Fatal Push in hand, they can sacrifice the a treasure, meet the requirement of a permanent leaving the battlefield, and then take out Ripjaw. But we'll hope that doesn't happen. Cross our fingers. They could also have something that deals 3 damage, perhaps. So we block the Goblin and Mayhem Devil. It's not too bad, actually. I think that token is... I think they have Fatal Push. They shouldn't have attacked with that Goblin. Huh. Gotta be Fatal Push. Taking out Marauding. Okay, okay. And Ripjaw. Well, you know, that was very good. They did expend quite a bit of resources. Next turn we will get to Regisaur Alpha with our 5th land there. We'll kind of tempt... no, we'll block in the 6th land here. We got 2 Carnage Tyrants. I'm thinking that's going to be enough. Hopefully. Usually Carnage Tyrant is enough against a deck like this. Luckily they haven't got a Cauldron Familiar yet to start sacrificing that to the oven. Oh, definitely. I hope they add Thrasta to Historic, and definitely that would bring me back to it, I think. For sure. But I don't think we're winning this one. That's a toughie. Yeah, that's going to be rough. We'll try for Regisaur Alpha. We got a hasty Carnage Tyrant next turn, but it's probably going to do it. Definitely, I'm hoping for Thrasta to come to Historic so I can test it out at least a little bit on digital. I could go to Magic Online, but I'd rather prefer it on Arena. But if I do go to a Modern tournament, I got a playset of Thrasta, so I'll work up some list at some point that involves that dino. Very explosive, always nasty to see the potential combos with it coming down. Very exciting card for sure. Maybe playing a bunch of cheap stuff, you know, after we play a Huntmaster, turn 3, turn 4, a Marauding Raptor for a single red, followed by a Drover for a green, something else mixed in there, and you could get Thrasta down pretty cheap. And it's a pretty cheap card in paper right now anyway, so I think it's at the very least worth a try. But I think I like the original art of Thrasta. The extended art doesn't quite do it for me. It's a very different feel from just the normal art of Thrasta Tempest Drawer. I guess that kind of sounded like Tempest Drawer. Zeus's dresser with his robes or something. I don't think they want to leave themselves too open. I would imagine Corvold would swing, and that would be nasty. Actually, they make a copy of Corvold. Ooh, okay, that's bad. That is bad. We'll see what they do. I guess with both Mayhem Devils, they have enough that's going to take out the token. Well, Regisaur, yeah, let's... we're not busting through that, unfortunately. That was rough. Well, we need Domri, certainly. Anger of the Gods. Especially Domri to fight and hopefully take out Corvold as soon as possible before it gets too big, but Anger of the Gods to sweep the Mayhem Devils, Reflection of Creepy Jiki, anything else little, and Huntmaster. It's going to die too easily, unfortunately, against this deck. Now let's drop Commune. 3 Communes. Hopefully Domri's enough in traction. I have been a little bit worried just having Domri as a... Well, I mean, there's the sweeper, but just 3 copies of Domri as a way to interact and take out something big, which, speaking of, we got 2. And I think that could be a very good keeper. I mean, we don't have Marauding, don't have Drover, which pretty good chance they were... Okay. Well, you know, that's how it goes. They just wanted to quickly get back to being on the play, it seems like. That sometimes happens. Well, it's kind of similar seeing 2 Domris, but that is a much worse hand. If I had 2 lands, I would risk it, because I could go Thunderherd on turn 2. I'd be at 3 or possibly 4 lands on turn 3. Ooh, that's also not good. Also not good, but I think we got to keep it. It's just kind of going downhill here. We got 2 chances to draw that second card. Or second land, I should say. Oh, here goes nothing. A trail of crumbs, that's going to be rough. We'll wait and see, just in case. I've had some sticky situations in the past where still pulled out the win, even when it's been rough. Two Gilded Gooses, that actually might work out in our favor, especially if we can get to that third land. I'll probably play Drover of the Mighty next turn if I get the land, just to maybe open up the possibility of Anchor of the Gods on a following turn there. Cross my fingers they don't have a fatal push, but that seems to be a pretty common occurrence. Oh, that's still not... no lands, huh? Well, it's bound to happen at some point to any deck, really. I guess if you have all lands, it wouldn't happen with the dual-faced stuff. Man, that would have been nice. Sweeping Mayhem Devil this turn coming up. Yeah, that's not going to do it. Yeah, that's all right. Still having a good time. Hopefully you guys are having a good time as well. Can't win them all, that's for sure. Nothing much you can do if you just don't draw more lands. Again, this is 20. I know it's risky. Very risky going to that count. Could go back to my more regular 22, 23 lands. Good stuff. Good stuff. Happy to hear. But yeah, I'm thinking, toying with the idea of going back to 22, possibly 23. But again, there is Thunderherd Migration, searching for land. Topiary Stomper also searching for a land. So for the most part, I think it's still been quite consistent due to both those cards. Ninja Commando. I just love having the extra space going down to something like 20, but this, I'm going to keep it. Got Rootbound, has to be, but Lair of the Hydra, it is our only copy of it in the list at the moment, so we got 2. Ooh. And they're tapped, so I can't, at the very least, fatal push that Huntmaster. Still might be kicking the bucket, but we didn't have them. Oh, we got the Thoughtseize. We knew we were going to see Thoughtseize at some point during the night. That's, I think, it is a guarantee. Some deck you face, it's going to have black, and it's going to be a Thoughtseize. At the very least, this land's coming into play tap, so we can safely go Well, definitely it's going to be Ripjaw. Luckily they didn't see Ripjaw, and I'm going to hope that both Huntmaster and Marauding stick around, or I draw a third land next turn. I think they'll probably take out Marauding, if anything. Yeah, it's got to be Marauding. Yeah. Well, another Huntmaster. Ooh. Grixis, bringing the pain. I mean, they're down to 3. That's pretty decent. Potentially. Yeah. Ouch. Prismari Command. That is rough. That might not be... That's not good. No. But yeah, I could add Rampaging Ferocidon, potentially. I would definitely recommend... If a budget allows, if you're in paper, I know Rampaging Ferocidon is fairly pricey, paper-wise, but if you can swing it, it covers a lot of angles, definitely. Something with lots of little creatures, but also life gain. It's always nice to have something that just shuts it down completely. Man, it's been a night of no lands. Yeah, definitely Rampaging Ferocidon. Now, you could maybe not have the full play set. They do get better if you get multiples, of course. Having 2 Rampaging Ferocidons out, any creature that comes into play, that controller is going to take 2 damage. So, you know, this person making goblins or Grixis creativity. Or Grixis, Agent of Treachery. Well, that's 100% instant loss there. Stealing the only 3 permanents we had is going to be a rough time. But Agent of Treachery does have 3 toughness. So I think Anger of the Gods is definitely the thing to go. And Shifting Ceratops, it's got protection from blue. So Agent of Treachery can't actually target Shifting Ceratops. I think that could be a pretty fantastic thing to stick in this matchup. And Carnage Tyrant as well. Let's see. Yeah, let's cut that Commune. Yeah, some number of Rampaging Ferocidon, especially if you have Commune with Dinosaurs. Maybe you only have a couple copies of Rampaging Ferocidon. With Commune, if you really need it, of course that's going to increase your chances to see Rampaging. That's not going to do it. That'll do it. Okay, whew. We finally got a pretty decent hand there. You know what, I'll send a mountain to the bottom. I was thinking of keeping all the lands, especially both mountains, because it's 2 sources of red for Anger of the Gods. Nuts. Thoughtseize. I never thought I would see that again. Hopefully they don't get rid of Topiary. Okay, that's good. I think I gotta play it safe still. Just because none of these are duels. I really want to prioritize sources of green because, I mean, Shifting needs 2, Ripjaw Raptor needs 2. And they're getting kind of desperate, perhaps, it seems. Back-to-back Tainted Indulgence. Searching for that next land. We'll go Ripjaw just because I only have 4 lands anyways. I wouldn't be able to give Shifting Ceratops haste in that turn. Next turn, though, should be good. Back-to-back Fatal Push. Huh. Well, it's going to happen at some point. Okay, it seems like they don't have anything that could take out Shifting Ceratops for 2. Oh. Fatal Push nuts. That sucks. Man, they've gone through 3 fatal pushes. Well, they only have 1 left. Gotta keep that in mind. And it seems they don't have the 4th one. Hopefully they only... Oh, Indomitable Creativity is not too good. Question is, Shifting Hasty, trade with Regisaur. The token would get rid of Agent of Treachery, I would imagine. I think we got to do that. Hopefully we get that 6th land for Carnage Tyrant. Oh, we don't get Carnage Tyrant, that's for sure.
Why hire servants when you can raise mummies? The perfect present.
Yeah, they just get an Agent of Treachery back. Huh. Well, that's nuts. Well, make Lair of the Hydra a 3/3 and just keep applying the pressure, I guess.
I prefer friends in low places.
I was thinking of keeping that land in hand just in case they get another Thoughtseize, but they wouldn't go Thoughtseize anyways, because hopefully we get another Shifting. That would lock things up.
Typical.
That would not. Man, that is just busted. Huh. Well, we got a Ripjaw, but we're dead. Yeah. Well, there's no winning against that. We almost got him down to 1. That was very close. Very nasty stuff, though. Pretty bumpy. Pretty bumpy first couple matches, but it's all good. Not really anything you can do if you're not drawing lands. The Emissary Kit. Any day now. Oh, put us to sleep. Yeah, I like the looks of that. Plenty of stuff for 2. Marauding, Drover, Thunderherd. Ooh, a Dimir Mill, or possibly Dimir Rogues. We'll see. We'll play the Mountain. Pretty good chance we have to go Timber Crown for our Source of Green next turn. Anger of the Gods is going to be very, very important in Game 2. Lost to Shifting Ceratops there, I saw, but yeah, let's get Thunderherd Migration down. Played a little bit safer. Just because I would expect to have some number of Fatal Push, that sort of thing. Gotta do something good pretty much next turn. We don't have too many more. Oh, nuts. We're seeing another Shifting Ceratops go to the graveyard. Not a good time. Alright. We'll use Commune, get our land for the turn. Actually, not the best land I was hoping for, but it is a land. I may just trade with the Thieves Guild Enforcer there. I don't want to keep taking 4. That's just a pretty nasty amount of damage. You know what we gotta do? It's gonna be rough still, but we got Marauding, we got Ripjaw. I like it. Could have potentially gone Drover, but I'm gonna hope that Ripjaw, the 2 pings, the 2 draws, well, one of them's gonna be a land. Ooh, not the case. I'm okay. I wanted to, well, I likely assumed Thieves Guild Enforcer was going to trade with Marauding. It opens up the possibility of now going Drover, whereas he would have died previously. So it all works out. It all works out. Man, I just love Anger of the Gods against a deck like this. Oh, another Shifting. Oh man, they just keep barfing those rogues. Rogues and ninjas. Rogues. Gravedigger's Cage not doing a whole lot for him. We're not quite dead next turn, so we got to keep that in mind. 5, 4, 2. Yeah, we can go Thunderherd plus Regisaur Alpha, actually. We'll reveal the Regisaur Alpha that we're going to play. Hopefully, yeah. Okay. Mid-range, I would say. Well, it's kind of like you can really go off fast. I guess it's kind of hard to classify it. Hard to say. Hard to say. Probably more mid-range, I guess. Closer to mid-range, yeah. No, we can't really attack. I'll swing with Marauding just because it is so big. 3 to block, 4. Nah, I'll keep Marauding back. Marauding would be able to trade with a Thieves Guild Enforcer anyway, as if they did attack with them. We also could just be dead, depending what they play. Drown in the Lock is going to be problematic. Oh, we've seen all 4 Shifting Ceratopses now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Oh, that's unfortunate. Drown in the Lock certainly is going to take something out. Oh, they milled everything. Well, that is one way you win. Kind of a dirty way to win, but we got Anger of the Gods. We got Domri, Anarch, Bolas. We got Rampaging Ferocidon. You mentioned about Rampaging Ferocidon. This deck, it's got a lot of, seems like a lot of little dinky creatures. Rampaging could put in some nice work. Actually, no, I don't feel like Rampaging. Huntmaster. I'm going to drop Huntmaster. 3 Commune. Alrighty. Hey, alright. Hopefully you have a good day, a good night as well, and definitely I'll talk with you later. Thanks for joining me. Ooh, I'm keeping that one. We got 2 lands. We got Marauding. We got Drover. Pretty good chance to get to Ripjaw, I would imagine. Hopefully. 2 Carnage Tyrant is quite nice against this deck. And not turn 1 Thoughtseize. Well, we'll try for Marauding. Fatal Push. Not a Fatal Push. Good stuff. That I'm happy. Oh, they see anger. Nuts. Well, we still got 3 copies, so let's look on the bright side. Definitely. Kind of wary of playing Drover the Mighty. Hopefully it doesn't... well, hopefully they don't kill Marauding Raptor. Okay. Other shifting. Ooh. 2 Thunderherd Migrations there as well. Alright, there we go. We got it. Yeah, we're going to go for the Ripjaw. Hopefully helping us get to another land. Oh, an Anger. And we still do only have 1 source of red. It's going to be kind of rough. Domri, Anarch, Bolas could help us get that 2nd source of red for Anger of the Gods, but Domri next turn might fight somebody important. Soaring Thought Thief, I would like to fight that. I mean, I don't really want to take 8. Okay, just 4. I can do that. Let's try for Domri. Good stuff.
Let's kick this madness into high gear. That's the sound of a stampede coming straight at ya.
Oh, more lands. Okay, we're looking good. We're looking good. We got Anger of the Gods next turn, possibly. I would imagine they play some more rogues. Understandable they don't take out Domri there.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
Ooh, the shifting. Yeah, take the ping. Go with the Stomper. Open up the possibility of Carnage Tyrant next turn. And then we just slam a good old shifting and don't have to worry about it getting countered, at the very least. Hopefully make use of Marauding Raptor here, get a nice swing off. Ooh, that's not so bad. We got 2 Carnage Tyrants, we got the Anger of the Gods. Marauding Raptor would have died anyways if we did go Anger of the Gods next turn, so that's still pretty decent. If you want to spend 4 to kill something, I'm all for it. Oh, so we're at 7. Man, I like it. But I also like Carnage Tyrant. Hold off on the attacks, just because Anger of the Gods could take out the Thieves Guild Enforcer and anything else they play. Then we'd be able to nicely attack with the Topiary plus Carnage Tyrant. You want to make a token, go right ahead. Oh, another Carnage Tyrant, my goodness. Well, certainly we'll sweep them here. And win. Alright. Phew. Anger of the Gods. Very, very key. I don't think we really need to make any changes. Just hope that we can stick some guys that maybe survive that Anger of the Gods. Be left with some bodies afterwards. It's always nice. Probably pretty worried after seeing that. They got to control themselves and not just barf all the rogues that they have in their hand. Maybe they're thinking they should just concede because... How's it going? How's it going? Hopefully you're having a good... Hey! That's all good. If you like my voice, that's happy to hear. We can work with that. I mean, 2 Anger of the Gods, very key in the previous game. Oh, and it's not a turn 1 Thoughtseize. We'll take the ping from... why did I take him? Never mind. I thought I had Commune with Dinosaurs. Okay, closing hours of work. Good stuff. Well, I am happy you can join me and enjoy some dinos as you finish off work. Hopefully it's not too distracting. It was actually pretty slow for me at work today. A little bit. I got a lot of cleaning done, which is always nice. Sometimes I listen to myself, previous streams and other episodes. Get that view count up. Even though it's just myself. But I even like listening to my voice. Been practicing other ones. The famous movie trailer announcer voice. I think that would be pretty fantastic if I can perfect something like that. Just an even more epic, amazing introduction. Something. Varum. Oh, instant. Man, this is making up for those rough starting hands we had at the beginning of tonight. We got 3 lands. We got Marauding Drover, Topiary. Oh, and a Regisaur Alpha. My goodness. Hopefully they don't have Fatal Push. It didn't pause at all there. That's okay. I'm gonna exile the Shifting. Hey, I try to be devastating and crushing against them. I gotta go Stomping Ground this turn just because I'm going Topiary plus Drover. I need 3 sources of green. I almost mistakenly played that mountain actually, which would have really messed me up. If all goes well, Regisaur Alpha next time. Yeah, I try to be deliberate, devastating. Dominating with the dinos. And they're getting rid of Marauding, that's for sure. But it's looking like mono black Devotion. Seems like we might have enough aggression to get it done. Non-creature, non-land. We only got a land, so that's actually pretty funny. Always lovely when they reveal our hand hoping to discard something and they just can't. Oh yeah. Mono black Devotion, Warlock class, whatchamacallit. But we are getting to 7 lands with Thunderherd here. So man, that is good. All out, maximum aggression, maximum power. We got to do it to at least have a chance here. Got to do something drastic. Exile our graveyard, which we won't use at all. Bam. Oh. Well, you said deliberate, devastating domination. I think that exactly was deliberate, devastating domination, but we're facing Mono Black Devotion. They got Tenacious Underdog. Yeah, I could see Anchor of the Gods actually putting in some good work here. Lots of little creatures, and we want to reduce their overall devotion to black. Certainly, yeah, I like that. I like that. Actually, Rampaging Ferocidon could be good if they, when they likely play Grey Merchant of Asphodel. So, comes into play, they gain life equal to their devotion to black. We lose life equal to their devotion to black. Very nasty. If we can at least shut down the life they would gain from that. I'll just leave it at Anger of the Gods for now. I'll cut the Huntmaster. Likely they have Fatal Push, I would think. How's it going? How's it going? Happy to have you here. Pretty fantastic previous match against Dimir Rogues. It was rough the first game. Then we stomped them the second game, and they basically just gave up the third one. Did pretty decent against Mono Black Devotion here. Won the first game, so hopefully they don't go off too quick. Gary, yes. Gary is absolutely a staple. Man. But this hand, this looks good. Commune turn 1 off a Lair of the Hydra. Hopefully grab... Oh, this could be interesting. I don't slander him. Gary Merchant of Asphodel. However you pronounce it. I know it's funny sounding. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe. Get at least that 4th land for either Ripjaw, Shifting Ceratops. Technically, eventually it will be a 5th land because I'll go Topiary Stomper at some point. Ooh, that Underworld Dreams. We gotta start making something happen quick. I'm just gonna go with Topiary, actually. Continue the ramping. Anger of the Gods taking out a single hateful Eidolon. That's not enough value for it. Hasty Shifting Ceratops next turn. Possibly Stomping, plus... Oh, they're going to get rid of something. Question is what? We got 2 Anger of the Gods, which is quite fantastic. I think they might opt for getting rid of a body. Probably Shifting Ceratops, just because it could get trample. Yes, okay, that's what I thought. A Carnage Tyrant, that I do like. Trying to think if there's some combination I like here. Stomping Ground plus Anger. Nah. Let's go with the Thunderherd. We'll reveal a dino we've already revealed due to agonizing remorse there. And yeah. Hopefully we get to 7 lands next turn by drawing one, but at the very least, we got Carnage Tyrant coming up. Hopefully. I think it might be time for Anger. Ooh. Actually, Ripjaw Raptor plus Anger of the Gods. Get that card draw. Gotta love it. it's looking rough for them. Knight of the Ebon Legion, yikes. That's a toughie. Regisaur, yeah. Yeah, let's go Regisaur. I would imagine Regisaur Alpha is going to live. Don't exactly need Topiary Stomper. They got 3 for Knight of the Ebon Legion, so we got to be aware of that. I think that certainly is going to happen. They don't. Oh, excuse me. They don't have anything in hand. Question is, do we want to take out Knight of the Ebon Legion? I think we do. You know what? Let's do that. Carnage Tyrant would be able to continually block Erebos, which is quite nice. We gotta do something quick with that Underworld Dreams. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Taking us down to 1, that is... Oh, we die because of Underworld Dreams. What am I thinking? That's alright. Well, it's alright. We took a game from them. Hopefully, well, going first, certainly that is basically the most important thing in this game. I feel pretty good. They didn't do a whole lot. Luckily, they got a nice foothold. We weren't able to take out enough of their creatures just to make Erebos only an enchantment. That certainly would have helped out quite a bit. Very nasty stuff when they get something that's indestructible. That's a headache, certainly. But they got to be fairly worried. That was getting pretty close for them. I definitely think Carnage Tyrant would be pretty nice. Just for a pretty fantastic blocker against Erebos. I'll keep it. Plenty of lands. We got Topiary Stomper, hopefully, at some point. Cross my fingers they don't go with Thoughtseize. Okay. Not the end of the world. Still want to take it out ASAP. Next turn, at the very least, we would get to 6 lands with Thunderherd plus a mountain. Might go Shifting Ceratops, though. Oh, yeah, I think I might go with that. do like applying pressure with shifting. You know what? Now let's go Thunderherd. We won't reveal anything. We'll pretend like we don't have any dinos in hand. Kind of nice. Plus Drover. That's okay. I expected it. See if Commune gets us maybe a Regisaur Alpha. That is good. Yeah. They gotta sweep us this turn, or else I would imagine they're dead. You would think, seeing what we have in hand. Oh, yeah, absolutely wrecked. Gotta be. Okay, that's pretty good. But they had to do that to save themselves. Well, it'd be nice to take out Knight of the Ebon Legion here. Somebody has to block because it is lethal. I still think they're probably dead though. We'll see. I don't know. Gray Merchants. Rough. That's got to do it. Bam. Phew, mono black devotion. I mean, that has in the past been a pretty rough matchup for myself. Luckily, I redeemed, lost the first 2 matches, won the next 2 after that. Yeah, you can see just having a bunch of creatures. Got him heaven. Yes, you said it. That was heavenly, I would think. Yeah. All you need is a bunch of creatures. If they have lots of targeted removal, chances are they don't have enough to deal with just dumping so much. I mean, Marauding, Topiary, just barf your dinos, and that seems to do the trick. Quick enough. Yeah. I would imagine if they do have Fatal Push, chances are they're going to save it for something like Shifting Ceratops or Topiary Stomper. There's probably a pretty good chance that Marauding Raptor or Otepec Huntmaster may stick around, especially after game 1 when they see the potential of nastier dinos. They may hold off on those fatal pushes, which might be fatal for them, because you don't really want to leave Marauding Raptor or Otepec Huntmaster up too long. Cost reduction and acceleration certainly can spell doom for the opponent. What time is it? How long have we been going here? Oh, not even an hour. Okay, guys, we're going another match at the very least. If I keep going, I'll probably open up 2 packs tonight. Hopefully getting another copy of Fight Rigging. Crossing my fingers for that. Varim. Did I just face Varim? I feel like I just faced Varim. Yeah. I swear I faced Varim tonight. Huh. Sounds familiar. I think it could be good. I'll take a risk. We got 2 Marauding. 3 chances to see a third land, be able to go... yeah, I did face Varum here. Definitely with that sleeve. But yeah, 3 chances to see a third land for Shifting Ceratops. Oh, okay, yes, the Mono Black Devotion. Huh, so back-to-back, exact same opponent. Hopefully we get him again. Well, we'll try for Huntmaster and hope they don't have a Fatal Push. They don't, good. Hopefully no enchantment that would kill Huntmaster. They do... Blood Chief? Okay, also good. Played safe with the Thunderherd. Oh, fantastic, fantastic stuff. I'm glad I was able to give you luck. I certainly haven't had a whole lot of luck myself, but yeah, happy it's working out for you. Certainly with a fight rigging deck, you want all 4 copies of that card just because it is the card for that deck. Where sometimes, you know, you can cut a few copies, but I would imagine a fight rigging deck has all 4, definitely. Kind of like the looks of just multiple Regisaur Alphas here. I'll swing with the token, see if that's a juicy enough target for somebody now. Hateful Eidolon. Okay. They haven't got a whole lot of lands. This is feeling pretty good. They seem to be feeling kind of worried though. I'm just going to go all out, maximum damage. We got another Regisaur Alpha waiting in the wings. I like this a lot. They certainly have not a lot of devotion because we've taken out all their creatures. I think this is going to do the trick. Not too bad. We still get Regisaur Alpha giving haste to this second... we're all 4 Regisaur Alphas. My goodness, that is disgusting. That has not happened in years. Years, I think. I gotta say, that's probably not happened in years, seeing all 4. We got 2 out, 1 in hand, 1 in the graveyard. Alright, hey, fantastic. I'm happy you could join me as long as possible. Definitely sleep is important, and yeah, for sure, I'll talk to you soon. But I like anger. I'm just gonna cut Commune, I think. We'll keep it as is. We took him down, at the very least. It would be nice to take him down back to back. It doesn't always happen. You face the exact same opponent. Perhaps there isn't a whole lot of people playing best of 3 ranked Explorer at the very moment. You would think there's enough that it doesn't make you face the same person. I don't know. Maybe there's some background shenanigans, some sort of conspiracy going on or something. Hopefully they stumble. I always love taking down Mono Black Devotion. That's not going to do it. That's kind of not going to do it either. It potentially could. 2 chances to see a second land for... No, I don't want to do it. I think I basically have to do that one, unfortunately. Now we're starved in the land department. I don't like that. No. I'll save us some time, some pain and suffering, and hope for something better here. Much better. Rolf. Bam. Instant. 4 lands. 2 of the 3 amigos. The main 2 that I love to have. Huntmaster, turn 2, Marauding. Hopefully, Marauding plus 3. Yes, no fatal push. There was no pause for priority for them. Oh, good, good. Oh. This is the smoothest, cleanest, most classic opening, basically, that I hope for. Huntmaster, Marauding, Ripjaw, turn 3, Regisaur. Yeah, we'll give Ripjaw haste, just because I would expect Gifted probably going to want to trade with it. It's been pretty fantastic tonight. All you guys chatting, definitely that adds a extra element. I certainly appreciate it a lot. I'd love to play dinos either way. Oh yeah, this is good. You gotta love this. Bam. Nasty. I'll just keep swinging. Certainly, I love taking out Spawn of Mayhem, flying. Sometimes flying creatures are quite a bit of a headache. Spawn of Mayhem basically has to block. This is almost lethal. 17. I don't think they want to go to 1. Either way, they may still be dead. Oh yeah. Hopefully they don't have a sweeper, but I don't see them having a sweeper for black. Excuse me. I'm burping and it's just coffee. Sometimes it's sparkling water, and that certainly does it. Alrighty, well, all out maximum damage. It's a lot of life gain from Gifted Aetherborn there, but still a decent chunk we're going to take off him. Gifted probably wants to trade with something. It is nice we're going to be able to take it out here. Get some card draw. Hopefully it's a body. It's not a body, but it does thin the deck out at the very least. I shall gladly exile one of the lands that I have. Certainly I got him. Got him. Alright, well. Miss Marie, you stuck around. You're my good luck charm tonight, I think. Whew. Okay. Pretty cool. Facing the same opponent back to back, taking down Mono Black Devotion back to back, which yeah, this certainly seems to be doing the trick, especially against that deck where in the past I haven't had as many creatures as I do with this. Yes, yay, you absolutely said it. But yeah, I haven't had as many creatures as this, and basically overall it seems to do the trick. Certainly lots of extra dinos, synergizes with Regisaur. Anything you play, you're going to be attacking with, keeping up that aggression, so makes sense. We got Topiary, which often enough able to attack with. Maybe not. I think I would, if you want to copy a list like this, probably up the land count maybe to 22, 23. Possibly adding in some utility lands perhaps, but I think I'll work on upping that just a touch. It has been a little bumpy tonight, but it's been fantastic overall. Oh, we're 100 away from 2 packs. So I'll open up one again. Hopefully your luck rubs off and I open up a fight rigging here. Oh boy. I'm still haven't bit the bullet. bite the bullet and finish off the playset. I think I have 2 copies right now. Oh, okay. Okay, I mean, technically, that's a fight rigging. I mean, that's basically the best thing you can open, pretty much. 10 rare wild cards. I could do it. I could do it. But finishing off with a rare wild card, I think that's better than a win. That's basically the best thing you could do in Arena. Better than a mythic rare. Yeah. Well, fantastic way to end things off. So thanks for joining me, Miss Marie, Heaven, JDX, Ben, Draco, if you're watching later on, or Blue Bear. Anybody else? It was a fantastic night. Yes, great way to finish. Oh, man. Yes, hopefully you have a wonderful night as well. Everybody else, remember, there is always room for improvement, whether it's in Magic, in life, anything else. All right. See you next time.